Hello and welcome to the Irish Embassy in Moscow. I'm Brian McElduff, the Irish Ambassador to the Russian Federation. I'd like to welcome you all to our virtual St. Patrick's Day reception. It's virtual again this year, I'm afraid, but we're cautiously optimistic with the success of the vaccination programme, not least here in Moscow, that we can soon return to normal service and have actual events in the embassy. St. Patrick's Day is a big feature of the calendar for every Irish embassy, not just in places like the United States with very large Irish communities, but also in Russia. The community here is quite small, but very active, and with many Russian friends to help us celebrate. So the last year has, of course, been very difficult for us all. But there has been some good news. We won a seat on the Security Council, a big vote of confidence in Ireland. And it's important not just for diplomats and politicians, but for everybody, I think. And it does mean that we're much closer to Russia. We need to engage very much more with this country, which has been a permanent member of the Council since the foundation of the UN. So we're very hopeful for excellent cooperation with the Russians on this front. I wanted to mention maybe, it's not too soon, I think, to mention that we're approaching two very important anniversaries in 2 years, 50th anniversary of our membership of the EU. And we've contributed a lot to the development of the EU over the years. And in return, I think the EU has contributed a lot to Ireland and shown us a great deal of solidarity, especially against the background of the challenges of Brexit, which is very topical. And on a more local note, this embassy will be 50 years old in 2 years' time. And we're thinking of the most appropriate ways to celebrate this very important milestone. So we'll be working hard on that. So after those few words, I just want to invite you to listen now to a message from An Taoiseach, Mr. Micheál Martin, TD.
Thank you, Ambassador. And I would like to wish you and everyone in Russia a very happy St. Patrick's Day. A Carda Gael is a Carda Galéir. Lás Pashílte lá éile Pádraig, de gach Gael Sawalia nu haar lar. St. Patrick's Day is a special day, a day when no matter where in the world we are, we celebrate our heritage and culture. So let me begin by wishing you all a happy St. Patrick's Day, to our 70 million strong diaspora and our many friends across the globe. This has been a difficult year for our Irish community abroad. Many of you have lost loved ones. You have been unable to spend time with family and friends. You have missed Christmas, birthdays, weddings, and sadly, even funerals. I want in particular to acknowledge and thank the many Irish who have helped lead the fight against COVID-19, our dedicated health workers at home, but also the many Irish doctors and nurses, research scientists, and public health officials around the world. Many of you have put yourselves and your families at risk so that others might be safe. But now, at last, we can look forward to better days. St. Patrick's Day is our day, but that doesn't mean it is only for us. St. Patrick's Day is an open-hearted invitation to a global expression of community. It's a day that gives us a unique opportunity to speak to the world about who we are and how we can contribute to the well-being of humanity. There is, I believe, an ambition that we all now share, that we will learn from what has happened, and that our responses will reflect both our interconnectedness and our interdependence. Just as the pandemic has brought out the best in us, we can use the same instincts to shape the future, bringing new meaning and values to our lives and to our role in the world. We are Irish, but we are also global citizens. COVID-19 has reminded us that we need global solutions and international cooperation for global challenges, that no nation, large or small, can meet these challenges on their own. St. Patrick's Day is an opportunity for us, this year especially, to express that sense of solidarity. Ireland is an open country, an outward-facing place. Irish people have always sought to make a contribution wherever they have gone. The same wish to serve inspires us now. We will work with partners around the world to overcome the dreadful pandemic and to support economic and social recovery. In doing so, we will work to make sure that nobody, especially the poorest parts of the world, gets left behind. We've taken up a seat on the UN Security Council for the next 2 years, and we will use that position to work for peace and security throughout the world to the very best of our ability. We will continue to reach out a hand of friendship and hopefully, when we can, to welcome people back to Ireland, including those of you that have been unable to visit in recent times. As Irish people down the ages have done, we will try to make a difference every day, no more so than here on our island. As we approach the centenary of the foundation of our state, building on the achievement of the Good Friday Agreement, we will work through our Shared Island initiative to underpin peace and to advance the cause of reconciliation, shaping a better future for all the people. Our history, our culture, our values and our experience place us in a position to do great good in the world. There is an Irish saying, "Is ska a chéile a bharan nadini." We live in each other's shadow. It speaks to our sense of interdependence, of community and solidarity. Let that be our message on this special day for the global Irish. And so to conclude, we are thinking of you all today as you celebrate throughout the world. We are looking forward to welcoming you all home soon. Until then, Ver bua, benacht, agus Céad Míle maithagah go léir.
Thank you, Taoiseach, for those words. And I would now like to invite you all to listen to a local cultural offering by a local Russian musician, Tatiana Sychova, but who's playing some Irish tunes on the concertina, Drops of Brandy, Drowsy Maggie and Miss McLeod's. finally, I'd like to thank you all very much for your attendance at our virtual St. Patrick's Day reception at the Irish Embassy, and to wish you all a very happy St. Patrick's Day. Bonach tí na féile póric.